practice at yesterday or Saturday at Nebraska and why. And then we'll go a little bit over defensive depth chart, special teams depth chart, because I think it's important. We'll talk a little bit about the Bud Crawford big-time decision, 4 different weight classes, and a little bit about that fight, and then the Eminem concert that I thought, was that really Eminem? Did you watch your concert? Was that Eminem? It didn't sound like Eminem.
I don't know. It looked like he was just reading off the words. I don't know.
Thank you.
It sounded like radio edit.
Yeah, he was dancing around. I've never seen Eminem dance as much as I saw him dance in that concert. Well, we'll talk about that a little bit later. But let's get to the 1890 fundraiser practice.
Nice
Black
crowd.
shirt, All-American.
Nice crowd.
Thoughts?
I thought
The first thing you talking about is the crowd. That might be an issue.
nice. Well, I say
Let's
around
go
about
straight to the game.
5,000.
You think 5,000?
Yeah.
How about 10?
Who knows?
I think it was like 3,500.
Dang, that was the actual number?
I think it was around there, yeah.
So 3,500 times 25 is? How much they raise? Come on.
80,000.
Come on.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
3,500 times 25. All you smart guys.
87,500
in one day. In 3 hours of practice. Great job, 1890. Great job, Nebraska football. I think that's a great way to have the fans support the program. I was there. I supported. What? I was there.
Do you have a media pass?
No.
No.
I didn't go under the media pretense. I mean, quite naturally, when they see you, sometimes they figure that's what you are. But before there was ever media Vershawn Jackson, there was football player Vershawn Jackson. Before there was football player Vershawn Jackson, there was super fan, 5-year-old Vershawn Jackson. Okay? So I started out as a fan. That's where I started my career. A fan. Just like you, Bach. A fan. And I was able to morph that into a career, a scholarship. And I was able to morph that scholarship into playing in 38 straight games in my college career and being a part of a program and a football team that a lot of people argue was the best in that era, I believe, all time. So I'm good with
38 straight games?
38. Straight.
You're not telling lies this early in the morning, are you?
Look it up. 38 straight games. Maybe 38 games. How you want to call it? Maybe it's 38. Because my sophomore year I played in 3. From that point on, I played in every single game from my sophomore year. After those 3 games I played in, or it would have been my redshirt freshman year.
Did you play in the Washington State game?
No, I said my redshirt year.
No, I mean, Washington State's your sophomore year.
Yeah, I played in the game.
Okay.
95.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Special teams, baby.
Oh, I forgot you was a
Yeah.
You're a little whippersnapper on the field.
Yes,
Little young
indeed.
guy.
You too.
The thing I got from the practice, it's just what it was. It was a practice. I didn't expect hitting, so drills was ran. How much you said? Like they was ran good. The drills they do was running good. The guys some of them look a little smaller than what I thought. But most of them look good. I think one guy caught my eye with the kind of, he got that physique like me, like Zeus kind of, like a Greek
That's
god.
a lie.
Nair, man, that guy looks like the real deal.
Nair.
Isaiah Nair. Yeah, he's number 18.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like DK Metcalf with his muscles. But like I'm saying, it's still a long way to go. I can't tell just off this practice what I've seen. I know the things I would like them to work on more. Probably we'll talk about that as we go on. But it's just what it is. Shorts and shoulder pads. You can't. I see people on X breaking it down. Well, this is what I say. No, you can't. You can't tell anything until you get in full pads.
Well, and you got to remember.
This is only day 2.
Well, they told you don't bring cameras, don't do this, don't do that, right?
Yeah.
But you don't know who was up in that stands that paid $25. What's the guys from Michigan? What's the dude's name?
Connor.
Yeah.
Stallion.
There you go. Connor Stallions could have been up in there. $25 is not that much to pay for him to come and watch Nebraska football. So to me, it was a vanilla practice. It was and I think you keep it that way. I don't think you really necessarily saw real live football drills because they were in half pads. You know what I mean? Guys weren't going 150 miles an hour tackling and doing the things that they would normally do. But I did see some flashes of some guys doing some things. And I thought that there was 1 minute there that guys were kind of, when we break it down and we go through different. So say we go from punt to team. In between, when they go from punt to team, I never remember walking.
Oh no.
Right? And I don't know if they just wasn't moving fast enough, but I know Coach Rule was like, purr, 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 purr. Offense on this side, defense on this side. And we're gonna run some gassers. So I think the discipline part for me I was happy to see that. I was happy to see, Coach Rule say, if this ain't how it's gonna go. We're gonna run, we're gonna do the things that I'm asking you guys to do, or we can do some different things to get your attention. So I was kind of excited. I'm not gonna tell you that this guy looked good, that guy looked good, because at the end of the day is day 2 and no pads. Oh, I can't tell you anything, because when the real bullets are flying and there's no take it off or tag off or thud up, or you got to take somebody to the ground. That's when you really know. Bach, what's some of your takeaways?
Well, I think that, what I like to do in situations like that is look at who's taking the reps, right? If you're not going to get full football out there, at least see, who's going on the first teams, the offensive line, the secondary, that sort of thing, the questions that we have going into the season. And then it should be noted that Dylan Raiola, not unexpectedly, but looked like quarterback number 1 out there as far as taking first team reps, leading the team out of the tunnel, all that. There's a few things to pick up, but there were also a few guys sitting out. So you got to be careful if you're doing that. But like Emmett Johnson, first team running back, it appears, at least, didn't lose that spot. But you got the guys that Ramir Johnson and Gabe Irvin getting in there with first team reps. You look at some of the young guys that maybe are stepping in and getting first team reps. Keelan Smith got in there a little bit. If you're looking at true freshmen, apparently Marcus Buford was man in the corner spot. He's been a safety traditionally. So Jeremiah Charles also in there with Tommy Hill sitting out to injury management, which we'll talk about here in a minute. But so it's just kind of interesting to look at the personnel groups. It might far from final, but it kind of gives you an idea, and especially with the younger guys who might be in the mix this year.
Come on, Bob.
But are they in 2 a days? Is this 2 a days?
No, I don't know.
They just got just 1 day, 1 practice.
Yeah.
Okay, so when we open up camp,
3 days.
It seems like I remember opening up camp to 2 a days for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, 2 a days. And I know we did 3 a days, but 2 a days for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering, are they having 2 a days, or are they on this whole limit, NCAA, you only can have 15 practices before the first game type stuff?
Well, yeah, back in 2017, the NCAA banned 2-a-day contact football practice.
Oh, gosh, they're just making it soft batch cookie-ish. Okay, so even if you're having a 1-day practice, and this be a good, I thought it was a decent practice. They went one-on-ones. I thought that was very interesting, very telling. One-on-ones receiving, one-on-ones linebackers versus tight ends, one-on-ones. It was just a good practice to see some guys. They did some punts, it was a good practice for me, just to see how guys moved. I thought the guys looked like Corey Campbell. His name, coach.
Yep.
Look, they're starting to look like Corey Campbell, and to me, that's looking good. Like Javen Wright looks like a man out there now. Muscles on top of muscles. Now, does that equate to football players, Terrell Farley?
No.
Yeah. So
muscles was just muscles.
There you go. So now it comes down to who's making plays. And I think the one bright spot on defense for me, besides the guys that you already hear about, was Gabert. I like him a lot. And we'll talk more when we break down the defensive depth chart and the positions. We'll talk a little bit about that a little bit more. But I thought it was a good practice. I thought it was a great fundraiser. Good to see Matt Davison down there. He said that he was going to bring us some stuff. Now, it seems to me that you've got something.
I've got an
from 1890.
yeah.
Who'd you get it from?
Jake Sorensen. He apparently didn't. He gave it to Sorensen.
Oh, he passed it down?
He passed it down.
Wow. That's saying something, Matt Davison. You give Jake Sorensen a shirt, he passes it down, and we wear it on our show, even though we're not sponsored by 1890, right? What, do you got your gear yet?
No, Matt Davison wants to come on the show.
When?
He said, "Hey,
can somebody call Matt Davison?
He's just over, their office is right down the block.
Yeah.
I mean,
Where
go
we want to just go. Well,
Yeah.
I got 6 minutes. I'll have to run over there. And run back.
AD them had him last week, so we'll give it a couple of days.
Why? We want to get Matt today. We want to see if we can
coming up the event. Yeah,
I want to see after the event.
Get to running.
No, I'm not gonna run over there. I'm gonna call Matt, make sure I got his name. See if he'll answer me off my call. You think he'll answer on?
Yeah, I can't get a scrimmage to grade because like I said, it was shorts to shoulder pads. You can't really do a bunch. I did like the one-on-ones. I did like the kickers. We do have a kicker battle, so we can get ready for that.
Do we?
I think so.
Alvino's
he's hurt.
Yeah, I know.
He's hurt. This is a great opportunity for the new kid to really come in and impress the coaches because it's not settled. I mean, it's a lot of positions on this team that's not settled yet. So you still have to really just go through camp. I mean, you still got a long way to your first game. So you're really trying to get in shape with the pads on. You're really trying to get comfortable. Really, one thing is going to help these kids out because this is the last hot day of the year. Of August, probably. It goes down to 79 degrees tomorrow.
Let's go
79.
Listen, man, the weather has been bipolar as I've ever seen it.
Okay, let me tell you this.
Bipolar. You believe you believe the only job you can have, and you can be wrong 85% of the time. You believe those guys. They still got a job after saying that the weather's going to be X. And giving you an extended forecast. You tell me when was the last time that all 7 days that they forecasted been exactly what they said?
Always.
Okay. That's another lie. That's lie number 2.
The highest it's going to get is 88, Bach, and that's in 2 weeks on the 14th.
Don't believe the high.
Hey, Bach, it's 100 today. 78, 83, 79, 78. 78, 78, 83.
Oh, man, we're getting a dose of fall right here.
Yeah. 88.
It's not fall. Are you kidding me right now?
78's fall.
And then, on my birthday, the day I'm off, it's going to be 93 next Friday.
Nobody's taking days off.
That's a lot.
There's no more days off. It's football season.
Yeah.
We don't take days off.
DP told him to take the day off.
Listen, neither one of you guys are Tommy Hill, okay? Neither one of you guys get load prevention.
Load
management. You don't get that. You are not LeBron.
Hey.
Neither is he. You don't get load
management.
You don't get a load management day. You got 2 hours to talk. That's not a lot. Now, since we brought up the load management, okay? We brought it up. Tommy Hill's the best player on the defense. Would you guys agree?
Yeah, right up there.
I mean, if you had to say which guy has the greatest chance of getting drafted off this defense, who would it be?
Yeah, Tommy Hill. He's rated highest in the game.
He's
got a good argument for it.
Right, Terrell?
No.
Who?
I mean, no.
Ty Robinson?
No, I'm just saying no on everything you say.
Well, yeah, Nash and Ty, I think you're going to have an argument, but Tommy Hill's right up there.
I mean, yeah.
I'm just saying, Tommy Hill's right at the top of the list. My point is.
What is load management?
Yeah, what is load management?
In college football.
What is that?
Well, in general in sports, it's just time to take a break because you've got a lot going on.
We're day 2. You said we're day 2. Are we day 2? Was that day 2 on Saturday's practice or day 4?
I think it's day 4.
Practice 4.
I thought it was. Okay, so if it was practice 4, I can kind of understand. But here's what I don't understand. I'm not looking at the coaches. I'm not looking at anything. Right now, I'm going straight to the player. I have to.
I got to be out there with my guys.
I got to be out there with my guys.
I do. I mean, especially at this early in camp.
I got to be out there with my guys. I have to.
I understand he's probably the how may we say this? The healthiest corner that you probably don't want to lose.
Yeah, but that's how you lose guys. When you protect them, you lose them.
Yeah, because
they're playing guarded. They're not playing loose. And I think in this day and age and in this season coming up, I get it. again, we're not the coach, so we don't know what he's going through as far as his body goes. Could have cramped up. There could be all kind of different issues. I'm just talking about as the player and when we played. And again,
it's different. It's totally different.
It's a different time.
They're going to say that.
But they're not hitting.
Yeah.
They're not hitting. It's not like they're doing the things and going through 2-a-days and 3-a-day practices like we did. So the more reps you get, I don't care if you're the best player on the team, the more reps you get, the better you'll become. The better you come as a cohesive group. So I think as a senior, the number 1, 2, or 3 guy on the football team, I think he should be there. I don't think he should miss. That's just, again, that's a player talking to another player.
Yeah.
That's not a coach or athletic trainer talking to a player.
Yeah, because you also want him to be able to help out there and show these young guys instead of tell them.
Yes.
Especially this early in camp.
Hey, slow down on O Street. You didn't no reason you should be going 50 on O. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So you need a guy like that to show these young guys, because these guys are still in this learning process, especially in D1 football and it's college right now. So and he's the best player you have. So players want to look at his backpedaling, look at his turn and run, look at his hips, and without him, not saying it's a problem, but you want the young guys to learn from him quickly.
Absolutely.
If they can. So, I don't think it's a problem, but I don't know. I like to be out there with my guys. I'm just saying.
It's us against the world, baby. You think they're saying that? It's just us against the world. If we die, we die.
They listen to Juice WRLD.
If we die, we die, O Street. But we're not going to die. We're going to talk a little bit about what are your top 4 games. What are the top 4 pivotal games for this Nebraska football team and this next season coming up? We'll be right back. O Street, stand up. 93.7 The Ticket. I'm with
the Black Shirt.
And
Mark.
Power.
By
Bauer.
Infrastructure.
Power.
Underground.
Brent
Excavated.
We'll be right back.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
MWR is dedicated to building attractive, affordable steel buildings that exceed your expectations. From commercial or residential to agricultural storage, steel buildings are cost-effective, attractive, and versatile. Plus, they're a lasting investment and an ideal choice. MWR uses Sentinel Building Systems out of Albion and can service you all over the state and region. If you have interest in a steel building, post frame building, or fencing, give MWR a call today at 402-980-5273 or go to mwrbuildingandfence.com.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of liberty for those accused and the pursuit of justice for those injured. Liberty Law Group's relentless trial attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. Navigating the legal system can be stressful, overwhelming, and full of uncertainty. Liberty Law Group is here to do the heavy lifting for you. We believe in treating every client with respect and understanding. When you're in need of legal assistance, trust Liberty Law Group to fight for you. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Are you a veteran looking for a new companion animal? A dog, a cat, or maybe something else? The Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs Vets Get Pets program can cover up to $350 of your pet adoption fees. Visit veterans.nebraska.gov/vetsgetpets to learn more about program requirements and how to apply. Want to help support the program? Get your Vets Get Pets specialty license plates from the Nebraska DMV. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Last year, Linked Literacy's first annual Wordstock event welcomed 600 people to this community-wide book swap at Antelope Park. It was made possible by the generosity of our donors. Donations are needed for this year's event on August 24th to provide food trucks, table rentals, book bags, and more. This allows us to offer free books to the public for both kids and adults while enjoying all the fun and festivities to promote community connections. Give today by going to linktoliteracy.org. You'll be making an impact through the power of literacy.
Experience a cleaner tomorrow with Niederhaus Refuse. Whether it's weekly residential pickups, large-scale commercial disposals, recycling, or roll-off, Niederhaus's team is here with reliable, efficient service and the most advanced solutions. Discover the difference that a committed and experienced waste management company can make. Niederhaus Refuse has been in business for over 100 years and is family-owned and operated since 1921. Call Niederhaus Refuse at 402-475-8361 and visit their website at nbrefuselincoln.com to learn more or sign up for your service today.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Play ball!
Ready to unleash the fun with Salt Dogs Baseball? Join us at Haymarket Park for 50 action-packed games running through August. Stay ahead of the game by visiting saltdogs.com for updates on exciting promotions, giveaways, and events happening each week. Experience a change-up from your typical family night or make it a Grand Slam good time with friends and coworkers.
Strike 3, you're out!
Don't miss the fun happening all summer long. Visit saltdogs.com to get your tickets and unleash the fun.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
Can you guys just keep a straight face?
Yes. I'm like, yes. Yeah, but we'll try. Okay.
We're just 3 players talking. Come on, let's try this.
This is how the Sugar Hill
players in the first
You're driving to Wichita, writing this down.
You're not helping anything.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket. Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to the Captain Show. The Captain is back. back. Captain, we got something for you, man.
What? You got a surprise for me?
Yeah,
Or you got,
This is your celebration.
The captain is back in the building. Come on. Yeah. Party going on right here. 93.7. The captain is here. We do good times. And you.
That's what we do. Sometimes we just get up in this thing and just party. Party with you. Yeah. Turn it up a little, Bob. Let them groove in their cars out there. Oh, Street, go ahead and stand up. I know you have a good time. It's cool. All right.
We'll have a good time.
All right. I know y'all missed me. I get it, Bob. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Black
Yeah,
shirt.
that's better than your birthday gift.
It's way better. You made me feel good. You know? At least somebody celebrates you. Is that Adam Carricker? What's going on there? What's going on here? Are we being overtaken by Adam Carricker and fleas that somebody is blocking and swatting at over there? Maybe not. Let's talk about some of these guys that didn't make the cut. That didn't make the cut, meaning they didn't go to the practice on Saturday. So you got injuries or did not participate, players out, okay? Jalen Lloyd, because I definitely was looking for Jalen Lloyd. And again, I think he has some hamstring issues. When you got a guy that's fast, the last thing you want is hamstrings. Because a guy like that, he blows his hamstring, what happens? He's done. Because he can't, his number one attribute, he can't use it. Not even at full speed. So and Jalen's not the biggest guy in the shed, so he's got to be able to use his attributes, and that's running. I definitely get that. You also have Marcus Buford, but you said Marcus Buford went.
Yeah, I heard that he was at corner, but
He's number 24.
Let me check where he's at.
You ain't got to tell me. I already know.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I was just wondering, was he? I was just making sure he was 24. Yeah, 24. Marcus Buford was 24, and he was manning the corner.
Mm.
He was monstering out there at that corner too. Now, you gotta defensively, the front seven are going to have to do a great job in order for him to be successful in making that transition in the early parts of the season. The late parts of the season, and we're going to talk a little bit about these teams that I picked out 4 teams. Now, Terrell, you pick out 4 teams that you think are going to be the top 4 games of this season that's going to define Nebraska football. Make or break. Same thing, Bach.
I already got
4 games. Okay, so just to end this injury report deal, I want to make sure we get done with that. Also, who sat out was Tommy Hill, load management. We talked a little bit about that. And then Henry Latovsky. I say it right?
Mm-hmm. Latovsky, yeah.
And Latovsky. So these guys also sat out of practice as well. Well, these are all guys that hopefully are going to help you in the long run on defense and special teams. Tristan Avano also out indefinitely. We don't know exactly when he's going to return, but we talked a little bit about that, opening up the door for some of these younger guys to maybe to make their put their stamp on this football team. Do you think he opens the door? Does he lose his position by? Does he if said guy steps up? Do you go with said guy or do you go with Tristan Avano and say you don't lose your position because of injury?
Well, I mean, again, he struggled last year at times. He was up and down. And then in the spring game, he missed a couple kicks. So I think that whether or not, the injury part is that they have to get somebody ready, and just in case he experiences similar struggles. And Nico Automanelli, John Holt, those other place kickers listed on the roster, redshirt freshman coming in. It's good for them to get the reps and to kind of get these, it's kind of silly saying first team reps with the field goal unit, but because it's the same regardless who else is standing out there with you. But it is good to kind of get this pressure, the spotlight, to try to compete against each other. Because whether it is from the beginning of the season or at some point during the season where Avano struggles, there's a pretty good chance they're going to get their number called. Whoever's number 2.
Yeah, I don't think it's an injury thing that's going to win this this kicking job. It's about who's going to be the most accurate. Last year he missed some kicks. Spring game he missed some kicks. You got to have somebody that can come in and push him to a limit to make him a great kicker, and that starts with competition. I mean, if you're going to sit there and just let him not be forced to kick against somebody, have a kickoff, or however they said. I mean, but this guy, you got the transfer. He went to the kicking academy. So this guy knows how to kick. So this is going to come down. This is going to be a tough decision for Ed Foley when it's time. And he's a special team coach. Yeah. It's going to be a tough decision for him how he's going to handle this situation right here, because we're going to need them 3 points in the game, and we can't afford to be right, to be wide right, wide left. We need to nail this thing straight down the middle. So whoever's the most accurate kicker, I think, wins the job.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think you want to go with the guy that's the most consistent.
Yeah.
If a guy's not practicing, man, you can't make the club in the tub. That was the number one rule. And like I said before, see, if there was somebody behind Tommy Hill that was pressing him, you think he'd miss practice?
No.
I don't think so.
Well, probably.
Or
you think that corner probably on the other side.
No. I'm simply saying, well, first of all, let's talk about this. Because I told you before, the cornerbacks room last year is what we talked about being the strength. When you look at this cornerbacks room right now, based on reps, it don't look very strong. And they're going to have to find some doggone good replacements.
Did you see Sierra right out there?
I didn't know what number he was. So, but I found out later he was 15, but I don't remember. I don't recall seeing a 15. I just don't recall. I do recall seeing Caleb Benning.
Yeah, he's running with the first team.
Listen, he might play as a true freshman. Caleb Benning is a smart football player. Caleb Benning might just crack that top 2-3 lineup. If those guys, listen to me, if they struggle, Caleb Benning's gonna be. I tell you who else I liked out there that looked good. I thought Isaiah McMorris. I thought he looked very fluent.
Is he a receiver?
Yeah, receiver.
Well, that's a deep group.
Yes, that's the best group I think we've got.
Well, it's going to be hard for a freshman to crack that, because if you look at the starting returners, or not even the starters, but you look at how many guys returning, it's 8 deep just from guys who played last year, and that's without the tight end who's going to start the season at receiver.
Well, you talking about Quinn?
No.
Quinn Clark?
No.
He looked the part.
Carter Nelson.
Again, I think you got to retool, and you got to have these guys thinking redshirt.
Well,
I don't think you burn them all.
No, they said for Carter Nelson that he's going to basically play slot wide receiver. Because he doesn't have to wait for tight end right now.
Is he going to play?
But he's going to play. Yeah, they're going to put him.
Well, he's a talented guy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So, and he can jump out the gym. So I don't know necessarily if that's the case. I'm simply saying, when you're building a football team and you want that at the end of a guy's 4 or 5 year career, he's a 4th year senior, you know what I mean, or a 5th year senior. You want those guys because that means you got senior leadership. It means you're not led by freshmen. Right now, how many leaders do we have on this football team based on age, meaning senior leadership? And when I say based on age, that means you play and you're a senior. Well, Ty Robinson and Nash, we know we got those 2 guys, right? Javen Wright's got to step his game up. He's a senior. And then you get to Tommy Hill, but then after those 4 guys, let's start at safety. Here are the guys. And they still got Marcus Buford here, but you got Markham Hosgrove, converted corner. Malcolm Buford, who's going to corner. Singleton, and then Kobe B. Who do you like out of that group at safety? Not Rover, safety.
Probably Singleton and Buford.
Yeah, I like Singleton. So I'm a circle Singleton because these are the guys that I think would be my starters at these positions. Now, let's move over to the other side. You got Tommy Hill. You got Sierra Wright, which I think that, well, this is not the other side. This is just the top 4 guys. Tommy Hill, Sierra Wright, Jay Charles, and Malcolm Hartscroft. So I would say if we had two starters, it's going to be Tommy Hill, and I'm going to say Sierra Wright, just for giggles. I like Malcolm. I thought Malcolm looked good, though. I thought he looked good during some of this stuff that I saw him run. Okay, so let's go to Rover. Isaac Gifford. They got Buford there, and they got Singleton. We know it's going to be Giff. Giff got a pick in the scrimmage, didn't he? Huh?
I don't know.
Or was that Gabert?
I don't know.
I know Bear did, and I think Mario Buford got one against
Bear as that was. That's what it was. Okay, cool. All right, inside linebacker. You got Javen Wright, Mekhi Gabert, which I think you got to figure out a way to play them at the same time. I don't think that they should be backing each other up. That's just me. Again, I'm not the coach. I'm just telling you what I would do to put more talent on the field. But in inside linebacker, you got Javen Wright, Gabert, and then your guy, Shavers Jr.
Well, you got two middles, so.
Okay, well, yeah, you got John Bullock, S. Thompson, and number 30, VG. Like his last name starts with a G. I don't know what I didn't wrote down, but number 56 is S. Thompson, and then of course number 5 is John Bullock. So,
well, you probably start off with.
You take those three,
Gabert and Buddha,
Javen Wright. Okay. Yeah. Which I don't know if they're going to do that. I think Gabert's going to be the guy that can go both ways in both of those positions. I think they're going to start Bullock. I don't have any inside information. I'm going based on what I'm looking at. Okay. I think John Bullock, Javen Wright will start the game, but I think Gabert's going to get a lot of time, and Shavers. I think they're going to get a lot of time in that backup role, and I think if they're playing well, they'll stay in the game. Let's go to nose, of course. See, when you go to nose, you know it's Nash, but then after Nash, who do we have?
Williams? Is that the guy? Well,
Riley Van Poppel, I think, would probably be a name.
Van
Poppel,
yep.
But yeah, I mean,
Lefton,
yeah,
number 92. So you
Lafotu,
yeah, there you go. But I like Nash, and I like the two backup guys. I think Van Poppel and say it again.
Lafotu.
I think Lafotu give us at least a presence in the middle. You know what I mean? I mean, they've got to step their games up, but I mean, you got to find a true backup there.
Yeah, I mean, Ty can slide in there too at times, depending on the play, but.
Yeah, I get that right.
But yeah, you want a long-term, more stable backup.
Yeah, but right now they got Ty Robinson at left defensive end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and behind him you got Cam Linhart, AJ Rollins. I told you guys before, if it's me, and then on the other side, of course, you got Jamari Butler, Williams, which I like Williams a lot. I like him a lot. He's a big-time hitter. And you know who's coming on is Elijah Judy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a guy that's going to be, he's kind of a sleeper type guy. You go to Jack, linebacker, which some people think that this is the other rush in. I don't like to think so. I would go Nash. I would go my big boy Ty Robinson. I would go Jamari Butler. And Cam Linhart would be my top 4 defensive linemen. And then I would plug and play from there. But at the Jack, you got MJ Sherman. You got Prince. And which MJ Sherman's 48, Prince is 18. Say his last name, Bob.
Uman.
There you go. And then you got Noonan, number 22. That sounds like a weird number.
You're forgetting the guy from Syracuse, ain't you?
Who?
No, he's it mentioned him as middle linebacker. He can go both ways.
Yeah,
yeah, he could.
Who? What's his name?
Rush in.
Did I miss him?
No, Stephon Thompson. You mentioned him. I think.
Number 56.
Inside linebacker.
Yeah. And listen, Stephon Thompson's got to step his game up because you came from somewhere else. So you're supposed to be light years ahead of everybody else because you were the starter. So that means you got a lot more games under your belt than a normal person. You know what it takes to win. You're supposed to, right? Of course, kicker. We'll see what happens at kicker. I don't even want to talk about that as per much. I think the punt returner is going to be Johnson. It's just me. I think when you talk about kick returner, you got Ja'Cory Barney. You got IGC, you got Ramir Johnson, and who else?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think Ramir had their longest return last year, despite only playing in like a game and a half. So
still young summer.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have to do something. Listen, when we get back after the break, we'll talk about the 3 most important Husker games. 4 most important Husker games next season. Terrell, what are we doing? We throwing at the break?
Yeah.
Thought we was together on this deal. High five. Bam.
Yeah. Don't confuse me.
He played it again for you so you can throw it to break.
All right, 1040 O Street, 93.7, The Ticket, the Captain Show, the fastest 2 hours in radio. We'll be right back.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies. It'll be breezy, hot, and humid with the high around 101. Tonight, mostly clear skies with the low around 69. And tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies. It'll be breezy and cooler. And the afternoon high around 84. Meteorologist Kyle Tucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186. It's August, and that means summer is winding down and the kids are back to school with lots of fall activities coming up. All great things, but also cause lots of stress. Instead of letting your nerves get the best of you and cause uncomfortable tightness, get ahead of it all with a massage from The Body Shop. The Body Shop in Lincoln is your place for all types of massages. Deep tissue, hydrating, sports, Swedish, hot stone, aroma, and more. And don't forget about their couples massages. Book your appointment today at thebodyshoplincoln.com. The Body Shop at 48th and A.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere planter from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Plant for success with the industry's latest technology. Upgrade to an Exactly Merge high-speed planter to cover more acres, increasing flexibility and productivity. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location to order your new John Deere planter and experience the Landmark difference.
Keep summer green with Judson Baleen and Judson Irrigation. More than 40 years ago, Judson Irrigation started taking in orphans. Lawn sprinkler systems installed by a quickie, cheapy summer job, install 'em and forget 'em outfit, long forgotten. Call Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Liberty Law Group is committed to the defense of liberty for those accused and the pursuit of justice for those injured. Liberty Law Group's relentless trial attorneys specialize in criminal defense and personal injury law. Navigating the legal system can be stressful, overwhelming, and full of uncertainty. Liberty Law Group is here to do the heavy lifting for you. We believe in treating every client with respect and understanding. When you're in need of legal assistance, trust Liberty Law Group to fight for you. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
If your car has sent you to the sidelines, Eustace Body Shop can help. With gold-class certified technicians, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustace Body Shop is your best choice this Husker season. And with 6 locations across central and eastern Nebraska, we've got you covered, whether you're rooting at home or you're headed to Memorial Stadium. Get a free online quote at EustaceBodyShop.com, and let's get you back in the game.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402-488-8934, HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Death row! Death row! That's what the new defensive line. Death row! They're called death row. You ain't be saying death row. You can throw it up. Death row! They said you gotta earn death row. They said you gotta earn death row. You just can't. Ty Robinson said you just don't get on death row. You gotta earn death row. You guys like that name, death row? You think that's a good name for that defensive line?
I mean, everybody needs an identity. So, if they, like some people, some D-line call themselves the Legion of Doom. Some what else, Bach?
Yeah, I mean, different units have had different. I mean, yeah, you just got to live up to it, right? I mean, I remember.
Yeah, you can't be talking about death row and getting ran through
Yeah.
like Swiss cheese.
I mean, I think it's a great thing to have a name for them. I mean, they need some type of identity to go by, and they chose that. I mean, to each his own.
Yeah,
I'm just a black shirt. That's all I am. So,
no, you more than just a black shirt.
No, I'm just saying that's what we call ourselves, the black shirts. We don't need a name, and we're a group of 11 that we just call ourselves the black shirts.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I like the black shirt still, but black shirts on death row. Top 15 defense. Can they duplicate that again and at least be a top 15 defense this year?
I don't know. Football ain't started yet. I don't go by returning starters. I go by what's down on the field.
Well, they do have a lot coming back, and that does help. I mean, you lose Luke Reimer, you lose Quentin Newsome, kind of your biggest replacement. Those, defenses have lost more and been able to replace them before. I like all the talk, about, hey, we're way ahead of where we were last year. Well, of course, because when in your first year, that's the struggle of year one. That's why so many coaches struggle in year one. You're installing things. You just don't have time to get everything in that you would want to, or at least perfect it. So you expect that defense now, with a whole year of playing, a lot of guys playing together, to be able to work on kind of the smaller stuff and critique that a little bit. So yeah, I mean, top 15 would be great. I think that would also, kind of put Tony White's name out there as one of the top defensive coordinators in the country. But they of course want to take that next step. And I saw, and it depends on how you want to look at it, because when you're picking off balls against this offense, I know Dylan Raiola's out there, but this was a turnover-prone offense last year. But that's kind of the next step we're talking about is, okay, can they create more turnovers? And at least on practice, they got a few of them.
Yeah, I mean, and Coach Rule said that's what they want to do. I mean, you at the bottom of the barrel in turnovers, that's not going to get it done. That's not going to get you championships, even in the Big Ten. It's not going to get you any championships anywhere. It won't win you any division. So you got to be a leaderboard in turnovers. I think that was the one thing that the defense did not do well last year, and they didn't get off the field on third down conversions. A lot of times with they third down, these guys are getting these picking up first downs, and you got to get off the field during third down conversion.
Man, those games. There's some games I just was some of it too is about the yardage that you give up, and if you are giving the ball over and the offense is giving the ball over at the 40-yard line or something, there's not a whole lot more yards to give up there, and then they did that several times. I remember that Maryland game was just turnover after turnover after turnover, and so the defense had to step up as much as they could and limit the damage, but. Hopefully the offense puts them in a better situation. So maybe even you do take, numbers wise, a step back because of circumstance, but hopefully not too far of a step back. And hopefully, the offense taking a step forward will help overall in the win category, which is what people care about more than, where you rank defensively.
Well, we'll see. Only time will tell. How about the top 4 games? We're going to start with Terrell. What's your top?
The black shirt, sir.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, radio.
Should I call you black shirt All-American too?
No.
Or black shirt Hall of Famer?
Hall of Fame, black shirt All-American.
Yeah, black shirt.
One-time national champion.
Hall of Famer. One-time winner.
I'm going to say Colorado is a must. Top game. You got to slow them down. Very high potent offense. Don't know what the defense is going to look like this year, but from offense that's got over 400 yards passing on you last year, you got to make sure that you seal that game early. Second game, I say Rutgers. This team is better than what they say on paper. Got a lot of returning guys. Got a lot of returning starters coming back. Got a lot of good recruits coming in. My third game, the Ohio State Buckeyes. That's gonna show you where your team measures in the Big Ten. Like
we get crushed like we did in Michigan. Yeah, I mean, feel a certain type of way.
Yeah, I mean, me and Bach talked about this last week. I was talking about being 6-0, going to Columbus, and if your team has to measure up. This is the top dogs of the Big Ten. I mean, if you win all 6 games and you go there and you lose 60-3, then it's that 6-0 don't mean nothing no more. It just show you the 6 games we played wasn't up to standards as these other powerhouses in the Big Ten. Third game, either USC or Iowa, but I'll take USC because of their passing. Defense is not great, but matter of fact, I'm not even going to say USC. I'm going to go Iowa.
Fourth game.
Yeah.
This is your 4th game is Iowa.
Yeah, I'm going to go Iowa.
So you go Colorado, Rutgers, Ohio State, and then Iowa.
Iowa, yeah.
All right. But
yeah, I was tempted just to go Rutgers, Wisconsin, UCLA, and Illinois because those are the 4 home games that Nebraska needs to protect home turf in. But I do think that there are a few games that just mean a little bit more, contextually, and I think Colorado is one of them. I hope that this isn't the case, and I don't think it will be, but Nebraska put so much in that 2007 USC game. I think it sucked the life out of them when they really measured up and saw what that was. And that was early in the season. I don't think, in year 2, you're going to necessarily do that for Colorado, but there's so much hype around it that a bad performance there might bleed over a week or two. And I hope that's not the case. But so I would have to put Colorado in there. I think because if you're talking about where you finish, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. And they have that game at Iowa. It's not a tough stretch that they've had against Iowa. They've lost 9 of 11. It's crazy that how much these numbers are getting. So you've got to correct that at some point. And the last couple coaches have not been able to do that. Can Matt Rule get that going? So I think you have to put Colorado and Iowa in there. Wisconsin, I mean, similar type of thing. You haven't beat them since 2012. That's a home game. And so I would definitely include that. And then I like where Terrell's thinking. I think Rutgers, if I put those other home games up there, Rutgers, UCLA, and Illinois, and it's about protecting home turf, I think Rutgers is the toughest challenge out of those 3.
Ours all looks similar, but I think week 2 Colorado, of course, you got prime time coming in, and you want to shut him up because if he comes into Lincoln and figures out a way to get a win, you will never hear the end of it. I'm telling you, we won't hear the end of it. There's going to be the 94 championship team will be in the building, and there'll be a lot of older guys that either played against Deion, but that is, to me, the biggest game of the season. And then I think week 9, Ohio State. I think you look at the Ohio State game and you ask yourself, who are we as a football team at that point? If you can be 7-0 going into the Ohio State game, Terrell, we get the brakes beat off of us, you're right. It don't matter. 6-0, 7-0, whatever it is, don't matter. But if we go in there and actually compete and give ourselves an opportunity to win, now you got to be talking about us. We got to be in the contention. And I think if we can figure out a way to pull off the ultimate upset and beat Ohio State, that'll put us right in where we need to be at to go and I think be in that big dance. I think week 12 is going to be another one because, one, at Ohio State, week 12, you come back, you're at USC. None of these games have ever played in that atmosphere. Which one of these guys have played in front of 100,000 people?
I think Sierra Wright might have played there once.
I get that part, but I'm saying as a team, for the most part, these guys haven't played in front of 100,000 people on the road.
Well, we'll have to see how USC's doing, but I don't think there'll be 100,000 there.
Well, but I'm saying their stadium capacity.
Big stadium,
yeah. Yeah, and it's USC. Come on, it's the Rose Bowl.
It's the Coliseum, and again,
why do I always say that?
I don't know, but if they're doing
the Rose Bowl is UCLA.
Yeah, yep.
Why do I think?
Yeah,
USC. That's the Coliseum.
They're both in LA.
Yeah, I know, but which one holds more people?
The Rose Bowl.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Rose Bowl.
Official counting.
I thought USC was over 100,000.
I don't think I think they might be 85 somewhere.
Okay, well, we'll look that up. And then I think week 14 at Iowa. You know, you play a good season, and then even if you have a winning record and you go to a bowl game, you drop the Iowa game, that's a bad look because that's the last taste that you get in your mouth before the bowl game. So I think Iowa beating some of these teams that if we beat 3 of the 4 teams, I think we're in the driver's seat to make the playoffs. 93.7 The Tickets, the captain. We'll be giving away some tickets next segment. Listen up.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
Garage doors can be expensive. Are you keeping yours in the best condition possible? This is Cameron Hall with Doors Plus. Doors Plus is a locally owned business that prides itself on the fast, reliable, and friendly service. Doors Plus offers flexible scheduling so you can book an appointment that fits your busy day. My team and I will come out to your property, both commercial and residential, and provide you with the necessary information you need to make sure your garage door is in working and smooth condition. Give Doors Plus a call today at 402-590-5800 to book an appointment and learn more about our preventative maintenance plans. Doors Plus, garage doors, and more.
Experience a cleaner tomorrow with Niederhaus Refuse. Whether it's weekly residential pickups, large-scale commercial disposals, recycling, or roll-off, Niederhaus's team is here with reliable, efficient service and the most advanced solutions. Discover the difference that a committed and experienced waste management company can make. Niederhaus Refuse has been in business for over 100 years and is family-owned and operated since 1921. Call Niederhaus Refuse at 402-475-8361 and visit their website at nbrefuselincoln.com to learn more or sign up for your service today.
Keep summer green with Judson Bylene and Judson Irrigation. More than 40 years ago, Judson Irrigation started taking in orphans. Lawn sprinkler systems installed by a quickie, cheapy summer job, install 'em and forget 'em outfit, long forgotten. Call Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
Can you guys just keep a straight face?
Yes.
I'm like,
yes.
yeah, but we'll try. Okay.
We're just three players talking. Come on, let's try this.
This is how the sugar
He's
goes.
players in the first line. You're driving to Wichita, writing this down.
You're not helping anything.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and maybe the biggest savings in the Midwest are happening right now at Koppel. When you buy a new GMC or Chevrolet anywhere else, you might be paying too much. But right now, we're going to give you over $10,000 off list or 1.9% APR on select new Chevrolets or GMCs. So please give us a shot before you buy anywhere else. Please stop in the dealership or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Must trade and finance with a roof credit.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday. You lost Wednesday. You're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The Electrical Workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today. 93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeited. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
3-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
I got a bunch all alone is Vershawn Jackson. And Vershawn, he'll get it to the 24-yard line.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer
Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the Koppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Here he comes. Vershawn Jackson. Jake Bakoven. Terrell Farley. We're in the building, guys. Yeah. Okay, let me stop. Okay, so wait. Hey, guys, thoughts on Devin Hester being the first pure punt returner to get into the Hall of Fame? NFL Hall of Fame, that is, Yellow Jacket, where you actually get into something. Like what
punt returner?
True punt returner.
It's got to be another one.
No, he's the first one. He's the first true punt returner.
It's basically he's the first one to make it based off his return skills alone because he would not be anywhere
Right.
close.
Well, he played receiver a little bit,
but
didn't he?
Yeah, but
he played receiver. He was never an All-Pro or Pro Bowl receiver. He was the returner.
yeah, he was a Pro Bowl returner. That's where he made his money, being a returner.
I don't talk about Miami Hurricane guys.
He played for Chicago.
Yeah, he's a Hurricane though.
That's okay. Why you never had a chance to play against Miami?
Well, I played against Florida.
20 career special teams touchdowns.
That's
Whew.
crazy. That's a lot.
Yeah. 14 punt returns, 5 kickoffs, and a missed field goal return.
So my question would be, Devin Hester gets in number 1. Who would be the next pure punt returner to get in? Who would you vote in? Pure punt returner.
You have to go way back.
Why?
Probably Eric Metcalf.
Really? That far back?
That far back.
Oh, there's got to be somebody else other than Eric Metcalf.
Mm.
Nah, I'm not buying just Eric.
Special
Metcalf. I like
teams?
Eric Metcalf big time, but yes, punt returner. How about the human joystick? Kansas City Chiefs. What's his name?
Dante Hall?
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, you'd have to go back and see like if these stats measure up to getting 20 touchdowns. But yeah, that's the name that came to my mind.
There's another guy that used to play for. Who's the guy that played for Washington?
Brian Mitchell.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to put Brian Mitchell in the conversation. There's another guy. Oh, I'm drawing a blank right now. There's one more guy that.
Brian Mitchell had 13 career return touchdowns.
Who else? There was just one more guy that's in that conversation.
Eric Metcalf. Did you mention him?
Yeah, that was the first one.
Yeah,
That said
12
Metcalf.
career touchdowns.
There's one more.
Dante Hall, we mentioned, has 12 career touchdowns.
Okay, who's after him?
Dave Meggett.
Josh Cribbs.
No, I don't think it was Cribbs. I was
11 career touchdowns.
Because this is whoever this guy has got a lot of yards. He might not have that many career touchdowns. Keep going though.
Let's see. That was the top 5 as far as touchdowns go.
What about yards? There's a guy that I named my one guy, Brian Mitchell, of course, from Washington. But there's another guy that was electrifying, and you better had come down with great cover skills or he was going to burn you.
Deion Sanders.
Yeah, but he's already in the Hall of Fame at corner.
You guys remember a guy from the mention off the just looking online here? I think it's Vay Sikahima from Arizona. It looked like he had like 86 and 87. He was
Yeah, no.
no. All right.
Yeah, no.
Dave Meggett, you mentioned him.
Dave Meggett. There it is. Dave
Meggett.
Meggett.
Yeah.
I
You
just
said
said
Dave
it. I said it just about 30 seconds ago.
I didn't hear you. You got to put a little bass in your voice. You can't be whispering it. Dave Meggett. You got to say it like you mean it. Dave Meggett.
Have you played the new college game yet?
No. I'm not playing.
You can give you a little tutor later
No.
on today?
Nope. Unless they got the old school Husker teams.
I'll
on
let
there,
you
I'm not
play with
playing.
Nebraska. I'll let you be Nebraska.
Nope. I don't be Nebraska. I don't. I want to see. I will watch the game, but I'm not playing. You can't. The video game ain't the same. This is not the same. That's a mental. I call that the worst mental whooping you can give yourself. Because you really feel like you are. These guys are good on these games, but they feel like they're invincible. They do. But then they wake up. The game is over. Now they got to play it again just to get the same rise.
I looked at the top guys that play it, and these guys have played over 400 games already. I'm serious.
How long does one game take?
It's 3-minute halves.
3-minute
quarters.
not 3 minutes.
3-minute quarters.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
A game never goes 3.
Yes, it is.
Well,
I'm
you can
telling
set
you.
it to what you want.
Well,
can go as
that's
long as
fine.
you want.
When you're
3
online,
minutes.
though, I mean, it's go when you online with each other. It's 3-minute quarters.
I'm saying the game doesn't. It lasts way longer than 3 minutes per quarter. Probably 15 minutes with timeouts, calling your plays, all that crap.
Well, I with 3 minutes, I can run 5 plays and just it'll be 2-minute warning. I mean, it'll be end of the first half. I done kept the ball the whole first half.
Well, who plays football for 3 minutes?
Well,
It's not realistic. See,
the game.
Here we are. It's a game. You can't play football for 3 minutes.
Rashawn, it's a video game, okay?
Yeah, I know.
Stop being dramatical and
I was just simply saying I'm not a video.
let's
game.
let's talk about
Not a video game. What?
This thing that came out at Alton Sports, they say it's called Grand Theft Auto in Boulder.
What does that mean?
In Boulder.
What is it?
Alton Sports did a wild investigation report on Colorado football. We're gonna say a former player described the culture as a real life Grand Theft Auto video game full of fights. Hey, full of fight, guns, and money.
Dang.
Camardi McLean, who reportedly bullied and slapped by Shadur Sanders before Shiloh Sanders before transferring from CU. Prize recruit Jordan Seaton, that big offensive tackle they had, was allegedly bullied into proving his manhood by fighting former CU lineman Sylvan Washington. Wide receiver Caleb Mathis and quarterback Colton Allen has reportedly got into a locker room fight over the Vershawn rule.
Oh boy.
A gambling debt in excess of
$10,000 gambling
yeah.
debt.
What are they doing?
And of course, they
gambling?
also had another Colorado player show off a handgun while announcing his commitment. So,
are you kidding me right now?
It's the Grand Theft Auto thing, and the player that said that, they said it on anonymously. They fear retaliation. So it's interesting out there.
$10,000 gambling debt in college.
That's worse than the $5 side bet, huh? We used to have.
Well, if you had some NIL, maybe that
$10,000. Yeah, but at what point do you get into it? Let a person get into you $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't expect to pay it. Well, y'all ain't paying you. They probably was playing on air, and now he expect for him to play it. So now Shiloh and them up in there beating people up in the locker room, huh?
Yeah, after the Oregon State game, Shiloh reportedly slapped Cormani a few times, which left Cormani screaming, "I'm going to kill you," repeatedly.
Slapped him up, smacked him all over the place. I don't think that fighting in a football locker room is good, because that means you have. Did it happen? Yeah, with young guys. Do you ever remember two older guys like really fighting in the locker room?
No, we did it on the field. We left it on the field.
We left it on the field. If me and Jared Thomas banged and he snatched my helmet off, yeah, I'm gonna be mad, right? But I'm not gonna bring it in the locker room. You don't take that in the locker room.
Yeah.
No, were we gambling? Yeah, but we were gambling ones and hundreds, not
you don't take it out.
thousands.
You don't take it in the locker room. Let us beat you up outside.
Yeah, beat me up out on the football field, and I'll leave it out there.
According to reports, Seaton and Washington in April, the two were said to have exchanged blows, leaving both bloody. Witnesses described it as two bears scrapping for food.
Ugh.
First of all, and they play the same position.
I'm not sure. This is kind of the proving the manhood thing. But yeah.
But do they play the offensive linemen?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. When you have same positions fighting each other, that's a problem. Do you remember fighting anybody in the linebackers room? Well, you do.
No.
You do. One time you had. I thought you told me you got into somebody.
I didn't get into it.
You just smacked them. Just smacked them.
Not smacked them. Just went at them.
Who'd you go at?
Can't tell you.
Why?
Why
did you go at them?
Because I wasn't scrapped up and they was trying to be a hero out there.
And in linebacker drills.
Yeah.
Ben Butenbach.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't scrapped up, and he tried to come 120 miles per hour at me.
Go see Ben Butenbach too, man. If you all your chiropractor need, go see Ben Butenbach. Ben Butenbach. I hated Ben Butenbach.
I see him all the time. He's a great guy, man. I mean, that's just one instance, that practice that just happened that caught me off guard.
Knocked your helmet off.
And I didn't like it. So, me being a black shirt, I'm going to get you.
Go bully him.
Yeah.
Well, at least you honest.
Yeah.
And you did it you did it at practice.
Yeah.
Because he knocked your helmet off.
Yep.
Yeah, listen, man. I shout out to him, because for a guy that was on scout team, he should have been playing. That's how much he used to bring it in practice. Like, I used to hate, because he was smaller, but man, he put you in mind of Zach Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flying around, and he was hard nosed, and he would hit you. He would stick his whole head in there and not care about what the ramifications are. So Butenback Chiropractor, go holler at my boy and help you up, crack your back.
You got your number. Let's talk about this number 15 here, because this number 15 here is confusing.
Wait a minute, is it 3 or 4 15?
It's like three of them out there. Malachi still sport number 15.
Go wait. Has Malachi dropped off a little bit?
That's another subject.
Okay, cool. We'll come back to that one. We'll come back to it.
Malachi's wearing 15. Riola's wearing 15, and people have Riola 15 on what they're wearing the jersey now.
People in the audience.
Huh?
Yeah, fans. He's talking.
Yeah, fans.
Yeah. They had the Riola jerseys. They had them on
Wright
out there.
also has 15.
Oh yeah,
sir. Let me say this real quick, sir. The doctor is 15. I could care less what happens. Okay, they're going to let it play out.
But you got 105 people on the team. You got 0 through 99. Why would they have 3 dudes wearing 15?
I agree with that.
I mean,
agree with that.
You chumped it, but you knocked the roster down. And guys don't want to wear number 99. I don't know if Malachi waiting probably get one of those single digit numbers, but
he's got work to get that though.
Yeah,
balls and getting that.
But you still have to figure out what number you're going to wear.
And just going through the roster, it's not just the number 15. 3 guys have 19, 3 guys have 18, 3 guys have 17.
What?
3 guys have 14.
Yeah, that's
they
crazy.
let them. I'm telling you, it looks like to me they let them fight for the number. Best man gets the number. Whoever the top man is, he get to pick the number. So what happens if you take Malachi's number right now? Give me your number, Malachi. What do you think he does? Holla!
Oh, he know he's gone.
You think he's leaving?
No.
He knows, you mean if that situation?
He knows that number 15 is gone.
Well, we'll see. They have that single-digit jersey on her.
Riola's not going to wear it.
Yeah,
Riola. No, he's Patrick Mahomes. 15.
He's 15. Tommy Frazier, 15. I'm saying the last quarterback that was good was who? Who was our last quarterback and what number did he wear? I'm not talking about Adrian Martinez, okay? Because you got, in order for me to say you're good, you have to have a winning record, ladies and gentlemen.
Tommy Armstrong.
Taylor Martinez. Yeah, Tommy Armstrong.
Yeah, well, what number was Tommy Armstrong? 7?
4.
4?
Yeah.
What number was Taylor Martinez?
3.
Still don't got it, do you? When was the last time 15's been good?
Fonzo Denard.
The quarterback.
I'm just saying. You said 15 period.
Quarterback.
15 period.
Well, Steve Octavian was 15. He wasn't bad. Remember him? Linebacker?
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't bad.
That's too bad. He got injured in his first year right away.
I kind of liked him, though. He went on and played in the league for a while.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah.
But I'm saying, when was the last 15 to do anything? If you want to erase the memories of Tommy Frazier, 15, you put 15 on and you turn that 15 into the most yardage in Nebraska history to go along with a couple of Big Ten championships and maybe playing a championship game. Guess what you won't remember? Touchdown, Tommy Frazier.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
Listen, we'll be right back with Power.
Bauer.
Infrastructure.
Bauer.
Underground.
Brand.
Excavated.
We'll be right back.
As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186.
Hi, it's Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and maybe the biggest savings in the Midwest are happening right now at Koppel. When you buy a new GMC or Chevrolet anywhere else, you might be paying too much. But right now, we're going to give you over $10,000 off list or 1.9% APR on select new Chevrolets or GMCs. So please give us a shot before you buy anywhere else. Please stop in the dealership or check us out online at coppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. Must trade and finance with approved credit.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Experience a cleaner tomorrow with Niederhaus Refuse. Whether it's weekly residential pickups, large-scale commercial disposals, recycling, or roll-off, Niederhaus's team is here with reliable, efficient service and the most advanced solutions. Discover the difference that a committed and experienced waste management company can make. Niederhaus Refuse has been in business for over 100 years and is family-owned and operated since 1921. Call Niederhaus Refuse at 402-475-8361 and visit their website at nbrefuselincoln.com to learn more or sign up for your service today.
Go Hog Wild Pit Barbecue.
If the week's been too hectic to even think about dinner, or your family can't handle one more night of leftovers, then it's time to let Hog Wild do the cooking. Hog Wild's family packs are one heck of a good deal for a complete barbecue meal loaded with all the smoked meats, tasty sides, buns, and sauces you need to feed your family. Order online at GoHogWild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals in everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
If your car has sent you to the sidelines, Eustace Body Shop can help. With Gold Class certified technicians, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustace Body Shop is your best choice this Husker season. And with 6 locations across central and eastern Nebraska, we've got you covered, whether you're rooting at home or you're headed to Memorial Stadium. Get a free online quote at EustaceBodyShop.com, and let's get you back in the game.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Are you a veteran looking for a new companion animal? A dog, a cat, or maybe something else? The Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs Vets Get Pets program can cover up to $350 of your pet adoption fees. Visit veterans.nebraska.gov/vetsgetpets to learn more about program requirements and how to apply. Want to help support the program? Get your Vets Get Pets specialty license plates from the Nebraska DMV. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs. Aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Have you ever gotten a car deal so good that you can brag about for decades? This is that deal. The government has given us a $4,000 instant credit on vehicles already at the historically lowest prices. Cars that were over $50,000 just 2 years ago are now selling below $20,000. See the deals here and drive away the car of your dreams at a price you never thought possible. Go to 4000off.com, 400off.com to learn more.
In every office, there's 2 types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels and Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday. You lost Wednesday. You're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Check 1, 2, 3, 4,
5, 6,
7, 8,
9, 10,
11. Hey, listen, man, 93.7 The Ticket is the captain show. I am the captain. I'm with Bach and the black shirt. Well, All-American. Or do you get a jacket?
HOF. Yeah, I get a red jacket.
You don't get that red jacket.
Yeah, it's called a red jacket.
You do?
Yeah.
If you get the red jacket,
Yeah, I got the red jacket.
You gonna wear it to a game?
Yeah.
Which game? Colorado?
I don't know.
Too many appears
It's
to
after
be there for
Colorado.
The Northern Iowa game.
Northern Iowa game.
Why would you wear? Oh, you gonna wear the red jacket at the Northern Iowa game?
No,
Do they give it to you out there on the field?
I don't know.
The ceremony?
Look, I don't know anything for Sean.
Are you gonna invite me to dinner?
No.
Why?
Because my mom them coming. You got
What?
You got $50?
Yeah, I got $50.
All
to
right,
come
give me the
and see you again.
$50.
I will.
I'll put you on the list.
What's back? Take it out of the money you got to give me on the 15th.
All right. Nigga, that'll make it $100 because you know you got to go to the game too.
I'm just simply saying, can you do that?
I'll try.
Please.
All right. You might come.
Don't be
you
that
might,
guy.
I don't know, man, because
Terrell.
you're never
Don't be
on,
that guy.
You're never on time for Sean.
I was on time
don't need
today.
you. I don't need you walking in there. Hey, I'm for Sean. Hey, look. Hey, where
was
press
here.
my seat?
No, I ain't gonna do that. I'm trying to get in the Hall of Fame one day. You know, trying to follow in your footsteps. Be nice.
Well, you don't want to follow in my footsteps.
Well, your Hall of Fame. Your Hall of Fame footsteps.
My footsteps have been everywhere across.
Your Hall of Fame footsteps, not those other ones. Those other ones I don't want to follow. But Hall of Fame ones, absolutely.
Bach, hit me up with it.
Well, the coaches poll is officially out, so we've had all these different rankings. These are the ones that matter, of course, until the playoff rankings come out. You guys got a guess on number 1?
Georgia.
Yeah, the Bulldogs take number 1.
Should have worn my hat today.
Boo.
Big Ten's Ohio State in at number 2. Oregon number 3, of course, in the Big Ten as well. And Texas and Alabama round at the top 5. Ole Miss, Notre Dame, Michigan, Penn State, and Florida State is your top 10. Missouri, LSU, Utah, Clemson, and Tennessee, 10 through 15. 16 through 20, Oklahoma, Kansas State, Oklahoma State, Miami, Florida, and Texas A&M. Arizona's at number 21, so you got a bunch grouped up there in the Big 12. 22, North Carolina State. Number 23, USC, who a lot of people are overlooking coming to their year ranked. Kansas feels like they've got their best team in years at number 24. And Iowa, despite a very putrid offense, still in the top 25 for the Hawkeyes to round it out.
It's one team that I really don't like in this top 25 that I think they don't deserve to be in the top 25.
Who's that?
That's Oklahoma. I do not think Oklahoma deserves to be in the top 25. I think they, this just that SEC hype, and they're not a good team.
They did win 10 games last
year. Well, that was last year, Buck. That was in the Big 12, but this is going to be to look at their schedule too. Okay.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, taking the shot at number 16. I like that. By the way, if you look at some of the other teams outside of, others receiving votes, Washington's at 26, Louisville's at 27, Virginia Tech at 28. You keep on going all the way down. Tied for 46th, Nebraska in the preseason, others receiving votes category. I think the first time in several years, probably have to go back and look, but that's at least something. So 2 votes for Nebraska ties them at 46, along with Tulane, Texas State, Colorado, and App State. Just 1 vote ahead of Troy, Syracuse, Miami, Ohio, James Madison, and Air Force. So not hopefully the category of teams that you want to be by the end of the year, but it's good to see Nebraska at least receive some votes. Of course, this is the coaches poll, remember? So this is from other coaches nationally. Somebody sees something in Nebraska that feels like they should be a top 25 team.
What number we are, Buck?
Well, if you follow the others receiving votes and count those up, Nebraska would be tied for 46th.
It's no top 50, Buck.
Yeah, I know. You don't get all
well,
that
you have
excited.
you have to win, and you have to win, and you have to win. I think if Nebraska starts off 4-0, 5-0, they should crack the 25 probably.
Yeah, that Colorado game again is going to be regardless of as long as Colorado doesn't lose, and of course Nebraska too with UTEP there. But Colorado's got a little bit more of a tougher game with North Dakota State. But as long as they don't lose, that game I think will propel the winner up quite a bit. Again, in the other receiving votes category. Eventually, you're going to probably have to do a little bit more to get in the top 25. But yeah, it's good to see Nebraska at least on the radar again. And I say it somewhat comically, but it's also somewhat true. That as we go through these years, you want to see Nebraska move up these rankings. At least they're at least a thought to somebody in the coaches poll.
Yeah, I mean, hey, just keep winning, and we'll get up there. You know, we can't rush things. We got to take it game by game, and it starts with UTEP. Then you go to Colorado. So let's get UTEP out the way first. A team that's ranked 128th out of the 134. We did talk about the other day. So we should win that game with ease, but let's just get through camp healthy and get our quarterbacks right and receivers and establish a running game and then try to keep that going weekly.
Yeah. Another news too, it should be noted, new Michigan head coach Sharon Moore is now one of 7 members from the football program last year at Michigan accused of violating NCAA rules in a draft of the NCAA's notice of allegations, which was obtained by ESPN. The draft, which could change, states Moore could face a show cause penalty and possibly a suspension for allegedly deleting a thread of 52 text messages with former Michigan staffer Connor Stalions in October of 2023, on the same day that media reports revealed Stalions was leading an effort to capture the play calling signals of future opponents. So, some people are always kind of wondering, is this Connor Stalions kind of on his own, who also has been working with him? Well, apparently the new coach deleted some messages. He's considered, Moore is also considered, by the way, a potential repeat violator by the NCAA because in August of 2023, he negotiated a resolution to claims that he contacted recruits during COVID-19 recruiting dead period. So a little bit of trouble could be on his way. Former Michigan State staff members Jim Harbaugh, Chris Partridge, Denard Robertson, and Stalions are also accused of committing level 1 violations, the most serious category in NCAA's enforcement process. The school could also face level 1 violation charge because of its pattern of noncompliance within the football program. Of course, the institution is trying to thwart those efforts. But it's not looking good. And again, now you thought with Harbaugh leaving, maybe they could at least throw that to the side. But it looks like Sharon Moore was just as much involved in, I don't want to say as much as the next guy, but certainly was involved with the Connor Stalions deal.
Yeah, that's bad. Bad news for Michigan, man.
Yeah.
It's going to pile up. Buck, Joe Clack, he came out with his top 25, preseason top 25 today. Ohio State is number 1 on this one. Georgia's 2.
Yeah.
Georgia's 2. Texas 3. Oregon's 4. Ole Miss is 5. 7 Michigan, Alabama. Penn State is number 10. All right, I'm gonna read from the bottom 25. 25 is Texas A&M. 24 is Iowa. 23 is Nebraska.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, he's up there high.
Loves Nebraska.
Yeah, he loves us on Nebraska. So hey, that's he's not a real person to have it. Well, he doesn't have a
his poll's not necessarily going to carry too much weight.
His poll is non-existent to us. So.
Well, and also I think for guys that are going to do that, if you're just going to put out a poll, it's going to look just like the coaches poll, then what's the point? You got to take some swings. You got to make it look like you're in. And people should, by the way, because I know a lot of these polls look similar. But it happens every year. 2 or 3 weeks in, it's all mangled. So people are silly. Sometimes you come in with a thought like you did, like Oklahoma, you don't think should be in the top 25. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I'm not thinking it's crazy because we're probably going to see them move up and down the polls throughout the entirety of the season.
Well, yeah, they're gonna move down. I know they are. So that's why I'm not even gonna just entertain Oklahoma, because I already know what they in for. They just don't know what they're in for.
Beat Texas last year. That was a playoff
Well,
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Texas wasn't in the SEC, so I don't know why Texas. I mean, they're a great team, but just are they physical enough week in and week out? That's the question about that.
Well, it's definitely going to be interesting. How these teams can fit into their new conferences. We know as Nebraska fans that it can be difficult, and that many teams that have over the last decade plus have struggled getting into their new conferences. Of course, with Oregon in these preseason polls, there's no expectation there. Texas in those preseason polls are top 5 teams. So I think some teams are better equipped for it. I know you feel like Oklahoma's not equipped for it. And again, if they would have lost that Texas game, I think that kind of changes how you view that season last year as well.
All right, one more note, Bach. The nation's #1 offensive tackle, David Saunders Jr., is still set to commit August 17th at 12:30. So that's next Saturday at 12:30. He has 4 teams in his top 4: Georgia, Nebraska, Ohio State, and Tennessee.
Yeah.
So keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully we did enough to get this young man here to keep building and building and building on this young team.
And of course, he took those recent visits. People remember he came down. Dylan Morella kind of got something going there on Twitter where he going from the Osborne complex and celebrate David Sanders coming into Lincoln. Tennessee had a similar thing. So I know there are thoughts that those teams might be moving up the board for David Sanders Jr. Like you said, for Nebraska, it would be huge to get an offensive lineman of that caliber. Even rankings wise, you'd have to go back to maybe like a Baker Steinkuhler, of course, ended up playing defensive tackle to where Nebraska, had that type of guy. I remember they're in on like an Andres Pete. They've been in on a few guys, and Sanders might be the next guy we think of that they were in on. Hopefully they can finish the job.
Yeah, I'm excited about that, especially next Friday, which is my birthday. So, yeah.
Right. Basically could come for your birthday.
Oh, yeah. I don't know about that, Bog. Hopefully I'll be unmuted from my 14-day ban of Call of Duty.
That's right.
Because it's boring listening to myself just while I'm playing. All right. The Captain Show, 93.7. The Ticket, 1040 O Street. The fastest 2 hours in radio is wrapping it up. The Captain Show. We'll be right back.
Crazy.
If your car has sent you to the sidelines, Eustace Body Shop can help. With gold-class certified technicians, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustace Body Shop is your best choice this Husker season. And with 6 locations across central and eastern Nebraska, we've got you covered, whether you're rooting at home or you're headed to Memorial Stadium. Get a free online quote at EustaceBodyShop.com, and let's get you back in the game.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Ready to score big with your projects? Look no further than Edward Stone, the MVP of natural stone for over 2 decades. Edward Stone is cranking out over 30,000 square feet every week and offers a winning lineup of over 70 quality natural veneer stone selections. Their unbeatable variety and experienced team will ensure your project is a success, whether it's a home renovation or a commercial build. And hey, they're not just about stone. They've got an all-star lineup of fireplaces, cast stone, brick, and much more. Swing by one of their locations in Lincoln or Omaha today and experience the Edward Stone difference, your reliable choice for over 20 years.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
McKinney's Irish Pub in the Haymarket is your place for English Premier League soccer. With the season right around the corner starting this Friday, let's recap last year's Premier League standings. Man City won the Premier League with a record of 28-7-3. Arsenal came in second with a record of 28-5-5, and then Liverpool rounded out the top 3 with a record of 24-10-4. The top teams coming up for this year are, again, Man City, Arsenal, and Liverpool. You can catch all the EPL action at McKinney's Irish Pub, your headquarters in Lincoln, for English Premier League soccer at 8th and P.
Experience a cleaner tomorrow with Niederhaus Refuse. Whether it's weekly residential pickups, large-scale commercial disposals, recycling, or roll-off, Niederhaus's team is here with reliable, efficient service and the most advanced solutions. Discover the difference that a committed and experienced waste management company can make. Niederhaus Refuse has been in business for over 100 years and is family-owned and operated since 1921. Call Niederhaus Refuse at 402-475-8361 and visit their website at nbrefuselincoln.com to learn more or sign up for your service today.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
You can help fight deadly diseases like RSV and influenza while getting paid for your time. Velocity Clinical Research is now seeking clinical trial participants in your area. Participants can receive compensation for study-related time. No health insurance is needed to join. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. That's velocitytrials.com.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
MWR is dedicated to building attractive, affordable steel buildings that exceed your expectations. From commercial or residential to agricultural storage, steel buildings are cost-effective, attractive, and versatile. Plus, they're a lasting investment and an ideal choice. MWR uses Sentinel Building Systems out of Albion and can service you all over the state and region. If you have interest in a steel building, post frame building, or fencing, give MWR a call today at 402-980-5273 or go to mwrbuildingandfence.com. Are you looking to get into the electrical construction industry or wanting a new scene? The electrical workers of local union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today. As a proud member of the Roofing and Solar Reform Alliance, Coalition Restoration stands out by providing thorough property assessments, personalized customer service, and top-notch craftsmanship. With years of experience in the industry, Coalition Restoration has built a notable reputation for having a team filled with skilled professionals and possessing the expertise to handle any roofing project, big or small. Visit their website today for a free roof assessment at www.coalitionrestoration.com or give them a call at 402-607-8186.
Have you ever gotten a car deal so good that you can brag about for decades? This is that deal. The government has given us a $4,000 in instant credit on vehicles already at the historically lowest prices. Cars that were over $50,000 just 2 years ago are now selling below $20,000. See the deals here and drive away the car of your dreams at a price you never thought possible. Go to 4000off.com, 400off.com to learn more.
Play ball! Summertime is here, and so is another action-packed baseball season with the Lincoln Salt Dogs. Bring your whole crew to Haymarket Park to experience the magic under the lights and the thrill of the game. Enjoy daily specials like Wiener Wednesday, Thirsty Thursday, Fireworks Friday, and Family Fun Day Sunday, plus special events and discounts. Don't miss out on the excitement.
Strike three, you're out.
Visit saltdogs.com to see this week's promotions and secure your tickets to unleash the fun.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Really, Bob? It's horrible.
It's not horrible.
We want feel good. Feel good music. I mean, it's a new one though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like it. It's kind of like I like it because if we were rapping, yeah, fuck.
Yeah, see, you can do something with it.
Yeah, you could. I guess you could. You're right. Bach, we got to give away some tickets.
That's right. Salt Dogs tickets.
Yeah, we got to give away some tickets. So if somebody, you don't even got to do anything. First person to call in and want 4 Salt Dog tickets, call us right now. Give us the phrase that pays, and you get the Salt Dog tickets. The phrase that pays could be anything that we say here on the show. So it could be, that's a lie. It could be whatever. But you need to call and give us a phrase that pays. 4 tickets to the Salt Dogs. Again, shout out. Did you guys watch the Crawford fight?
Yeah.
Terrell?
No.
You buster. Why not?
I didn't want to. I have a life.
Hey. Wow. We know you ain't from Nebraska. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Bach, what did you think about the fight?
Well, it was good. Terrence Crawford did end up beating Israel Madrimov by a judge's decision. It was the first fight, I think, since like 2016. I mean, it's been a long time since he didn't win by knockout or technical knockout. So it did go all the rounds. You have to give Madrimov a lot of credit because his style was just kind of tough for Terrence Crawford to get a beat on. They ultimately, finally, they did get some good swings in there. Crawford was tripped to the ground at one point in time. Of course, falling to the ground can be detrimental in boxing to scores. But, it was interesting. I think they made the right call in Crawford winning. But as Madrimov was arguing, he was actually the belt holder. So usually, if tie usually goes to the runner of the belt holder. But
there was no tie. It was a unanimous decision.
Right.
And at the end of the day, there's a technical part of boxing. The technical part is I don't have to knock you out to beat you. I got to outpoint you. And he got out jabbed. I mean, it was almost 2-1 as far as what he landed. He landed a lot of power shots, but he didn't land anything as far as in the jab compartment. And I think that's why they said it was a unanimous decision.
Well, he threw a lot less than Crawford. Crawford was throwing more, so he had a better hit rate. But they were hitting about the same amount. But Crawford was jabbing a lot more.
But that's my point. Is you got to look at the busier fighter, right? You got at some point, even if you are the champion, you got to know who you're fighting. He's got 10 fights under his belt at that point. You're fighting the pound for pound champion that people argue is the best fighter in the world. So the last thing you're going to get is a decision against him. It doesn't pay. You think the Sheik got him out there and they want that big fight with Canelo? You actually think for 1 second that they're going to let what's his name?
Madrimov.
Madrimov would have had to knock him out.
Yeah.
He really would.
Or clearly win, yeah.
Yeah, well, he had to knock him out. And I thought he had knockout power. I think Bud respected his power, and he just boxed him. And I think at the end of the day, boxing is not just about KOs and TKOs, but it's about who can outlast who in 12 rounds if it goes that far. And I thought that, tell me his name again. Madrimov. I thought Madrimov was the perfect opponent for Crawford. I don't think there's another Madrimov out there. I don't think that Canelo is stronger than Madrimov. I think this guy was super strong. He had a big shot, and he knew how to throw that right hand.
He had 200 or something like that amateur fights and
300 plus amateur fights.
And Uzbekistan, where he was from. So
that's a lot of
that's
fights.
crazy. Yeah,
dude is powered out, ain't he?
Yeah, he's strong. And I was kind of fearful. I knew it would go the distance, but I knew that this guy's got power. And Bud went up weight classes. This is the second weight class he's went up. I mean, third technically, but my point is he went up to fight the guy. This guy walks around probably at 170. So I think for Bud to get in there with a bigger guy who is a champion now, let's not forget he was a champion, and go in there and get that win, 4th division belt, you got to take your hat off to him being, if not the best pound for pound, right up there with the greatest.
Make your boy come out of retirement.
Who?
Floyd.
Floyd don't want none of that. He don't want none of that. He don't want none of that.
Hey, they gotta settle this record thing. Somebody has to lose.
Andre Ward and him, they sparred.
Yeah.
Andre Ward's always been he's a middleweight. So now he's a grown man past boxing. He's a little bit bigger. And let me tell you something. Bud held back on Andre Ward. So should he fight Canelo? I don't know about that one. I think you might be biting off a little bit more than you can chew going 168.
Yeah, that's going up quite a bit. But that is the next big money fight, right?
Well, if he does that, I think you retire. I think you make $100 million and get out of the game. Why? What else he has to prove?
You're right.
If he finds a way to beat Canelo, you have nothing else to prove. But you could almost argue what you say his name was, the guy.
Matterbaum.
The money
Mayweather.
Yeah, Money Mayweather. You could almost argue that if he fought Money Mayweather, that would be a very, very interesting fight. If he fought Money Mayweather, because of Money Mayweather never losing, him never losing. But then the argument would be, how old is Money Mayweather? He'll be 50 before they get a chance to fight. Yeah. And then, Bud will be 38, 39, 40. So you say, oh, it's 10 years younger, especially if Boyd beats him up. So I don't
He's
think
47.
Who? Money?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and Bud is 37. It's still 10 years different. I don't think that I like Money. I just don't think that he want that smoke.
I mean, you can't help watching too with Crawford. It's just they need to get that Memorial Stadium fight in.
I told you.
Yeah. 22,000. So they fought in LA. It was a 22,000 seat arena. I think they had, somewhere around there. But I think a Memorial Stadium would fill up for that guy.
80,000.
Yeah.
We got to holler at the Sheik. What's his name?
Yeah.
We got to holler at the Sheik. Make
How
sure.
could you
Sheik
get
can come.
Eminem to come here? Because you need to get all that other stuff.
Oh
too.
man, listen, he's got money. He's got money falling everywhere. He had people that said they wasn't gonna show up, showing up. Did you see? But you know what's funny to me before we get out of here? Did you see how they gave the Sheik a belt? They were really everybody was really, really nice to the Sheik. So evidently he's really spreading the wealth around.
Yeah.
I wonder, did they say how much Bud made for this fight? Can you check that real quick before we get out of here? You play music though. I know it's about time. Hey. Hey.
It's all about the captain.
Yeah.
He make it all happen.
Yeah. We're waiting on Bach, y'all. It's okay. Take your patience.
Be as good as live action. As good as live action. It's all about
The first hit that I found says estimates could earn up to $20 million for that.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Dang, I thought it'd get a little bit more than that. But I guess every time you come out, if you get $20 million, that's a pretty good. And Bud doesn't have any hangups. So he's going to do well with his money because he doesn't drink, smoke, he didn't do anything. Just boxes. Goes fishing. Has fun.
I said he made about $10 million for the Errol Spence fight, so the purse seems to be moving up.
Well, if he fought Canelo, it would be a $100 million fight. Guaranteed. What you got? What you got, Black Shirt? Sleep. Bach?
Adam Carricker coming up next year on the ticket.
Get us out of here, Bach. I ain't gonna get us out of here. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. That'll do it for the captain against Adam Carricker. Coming up next year on 93.7 The Ticket.
Yeah.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth. 93.7 The Ticket.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies. It'll be